All right, all right. Welcome back to more FLA Homes. If you're new to the channel, my name's Christian Clay. Alongside me is one of our real estate experts on the team, Miss Crystal. How are you?
I am doing great. How are you?
I am doing splendid. I'm looking at this beautiful lake view. So if you are somebody that's considering living on the lake, living that Florida lifestyle, or you want a home with character, you need to pay attention. Crystal, take them home.
Yes, Christian, I love this house. I think it is just a classic, beautiful Florida home. You can see the skylights in the roof as we're going over, which is a new roof, by the way. It was just replaced in 2024. You have the beautiful, quiet cove here with Lake Ned, beautiful saltwater pool. You've got dock, you got a boardwalk. Everything's fenced in. You can see this boardwalk leading past all the homes and then, on that little cove, and they've got little gates there. So you're completely fenced in if you've got pets. I absolutely love this property. It's so private and quiet, but you're still very close to everything.
We're going to break down the entire home so you know the numbers, we're actually going to give you a home tour. But aside from the home, the property itself, you hit it on the head. This is a beautiful property. It has undulation to it, right? It has levels and tiers to it. So I love and adore this property. This is something you can't duplicate. So I'm excited to talk more about it. But looking at the deck, I'm a deck guy, have a big deck on my house overlooking water. There's something to it when you're going outside to end your day. If you got little ones like me jumping on your back and you're, having a nice beverage there, love the deck.
Hmm. Yeah, so you have this beautiful concrete area around the saltwater pool. All the railing is new, it's very solid. You can see that covered area on the deck, but behind that is a screened in covered porch that comes off the primary bedroom. And the far bedroom on the other side, I would call the fourth bedroom, has a covered screened in porch as well. And in between, coming off your living room, is a Florida room. It's got windows, it's got some air conditioning in there. So, I mean, I think everything on the list that you could think of in the perfect lake house. You can just check the box on this house.
For sure. Now, where we're located, really quickly, I'm going to show everybody where we're located, and then you could talk a little more about the community. So we are in Winter Haven, Florida. So let me zoom in here for you. Located like between Tampa and Orlando. What would you say? Is Winter Haven more of a Tampa suburb or Orlando suburb? Now I know that Lakeland, Winter Haven, it's turning into its own destination. There is no suburb anymore. But if you were to lean one direction, which one would you think it would be?
I say we get a lot of people moving here that want to be close to Orlando. They want to be close to theme parks, but they don't want to pay the Orlando prices.
Ooh, look at this theme park right here. So you're about 5 minutes, if that, to Legoland, Peppa Pig theme park.
Oh, yeah.
Great place for kids. If you have anybody that's 12 years old and under, especially the 5, 6, 7 year olds, Peppa Pig theme park, take them there. Very affordable water parks, some cool stuff there. But where you're
Hmm.
located in Winter Haven, this is Cypress Gardens Boulevard. This is kind of where all the magic happens. Multiple Publixes, multiple Walmarts. There's a lot of chain restaurants over here, and you're maybe 15, 20 minutes to downtown Winter Haven, which there's so much to do in downtown right now.
Yes, and you're really close to that Highway 27 corridor that would be the way you would go on into Orlando.
Yep, 100%.
Yeah.
Boom. So HOA, CDD, like hit us with the stuff that everybody's bracing themselves for.
It's zero, Christian. There's no HOA in this neighborhood. There's no CDD. It is just your good old fashioned, quiet family neighborhood.
That's exactly right. Now, Winter Haven has over 50 lakes. This one is not on the chain, but it's well known for the chain of lakes. So you have these lakes that
Mhm.
are connected by canal, and you can navigate through the city. You can go to restaurants. You can go watch fireworks at Legoland. It used to be the water ski show, no longer there anymore. But
Yeah.
there's a lot coming to that little general area. So the thing that, and I bring that up because this lake, you're not going to get a lot of that boaters traffic on it, right? So you'll be in a city where there's like boaters paradise, but everybody's on the chain and you have this lake to yourself. There's no boats on this lake right now, which is huge.
Yes, there is a public boat ramp and small park right across, pretty much directly across the lake from this property. but I rarely ever see a boat on this lake. I drive past this lake all the time. So to me, I'm like, that's the perfect spot for me to go do some swivel skiing because I'm not going to be bothering anybody and nobody's going to be bothering me. So I really think it's an amazing spot if you're into that sort of thing. And there's also a restaurant on the other side of the lake that I think you could probably, I think they have a boat dock you can pull your boat up to there. So you're not on like one of the private lakes that's so secluded that, man, I would really like to pull my boat up and go to dinner. Well, you can do that here.
Hey,
So,
I like the restaurant too. It's a cool mom and pop spot. They have a good apricot mule there. I believe that's what it is. Yeah, apricot mule.
oh,
Really good stuff.
yeah.
So, okay, let's walk through the home here. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot to talk about within the home. And now some people may be looking at this like, well, look at all that wood there. This home is there's a lot of things you can tweak to it. There's a lot of things that you can leave the way it is, but there's a lot of character to it. I like this style of home. I do. I really do.
I do too. And I don't think the color is showing really great in the video. It was a little bit of an overcast day, but it's a pretty gray blue color. I really like the color of the home. You walk right in, and we're going to move that piano over, and you can see straight through out the back. Beautiful skylight there. I would call this your formal dining room. There's kind of a bar buffet area right there that I have all kinds of ways that I'm imagining that you could really make this up to date and beautiful. But there's really, while there's some updating to do in this home, but there's nothing that you can't live with for a little while. Like
Sure.
everything's functional. The roof is new. The AC's from 2015. He put a new garage door on. I opened up the garage door expecting it to be kind of clunky and loud. A house from 1984. It was brand new, perfectly quiet and smooth. So it's been maintained very well. This is one of your main guest bathrooms. Skylight again. And
You could tell this was
mhm.
built like early 80s, right?
Oh,
But I
yeah.
tell you what, when I first walk in, the first thing that I think of, me and my wife, we just got over kind of doing our mid-century home shopping, and the first thing we always think of when we walk into a home, which wall are we going to knock out? I feel like if I'm buying a home, I'm going to knock a wall out and open some things up. You don't have to do that, but my mom gets on my tail all the time. Yes, my mom still sees our properties, and she's like, don't knock this wall. She likes this little kind of cute little area like this. But me, I'm thinking of how do I open it up and expand it. And so, if anybody
You
needs help with
probably
an
do want.
engineer, we can get that. We can get you hooked up with that too.
Yeah, you could do that, or if you wanted to keep it, I picture like kind of taking maybe those closets back, making it a flat wall with some beautiful glass tile, a beautiful
Yes.
bar area. So make it shine, bring some light in there.
Yep.
So this was a secondary bedroom, and then we're going into the primary suite.
Oh, I'm
And there's
excited to get back in here. Look at these windows. All right, let's take our time to look at the closets. Good sized closets. I'm more
okay.
excited to get our butts back in there and look at those windows.
Yeah, you have a his and her closet. And then I think we go into the bathroom next, and
Oh,
I've got ideas for this bathroom all day long. But
talk to us.
you could open up this bathroom space here. This wall. I actually had a friend who's a contractor walk through with me, and he agreed with me. You take out this wall to the left and the closet, and put you a big bathtub there. You could rearrange the vanities if you want to. Update the shower. But you
There's a
could
lot of
really open
space to work with. Yeah, yeah.
it.
I hate to say wasted space, right? Because I don't want to undermine who built the home, right? They built it properly and they've done it for a reason. But I do look at space like that. There's so much you could do to it. I
Yeah,
look
it's
at
just
these
the
homes like a
style of
blank
the day.
canvas.
Oh yes, this was a very high, it's a very high end home, and I'm
Yeah.
sure it was built to the style of the day.
Oh yeah.
So beautiful
Oh,
high ceilings and beams in this primary suite. I would love if this was my room to take the porch area and make it like a Florida room and have my office in there
oh, that would be
overlooking the
cool.
lake. That would be my
That way,
dream.
your backdrop right now would just be water instead of this flame
Mhm.
that I have behind me here.
Yes.
Go out there, please go out there right now because that views everything.
Now you
Tell me,
might see this little window on the left has a little crack in it, and the owner's having that glass replaced.
very
So
nice.
if
Yeah.
that does
So
pop,
to answer people's questions about resale homes, right? Like this is a listing of ours. This is actually Crystal's listing here. But yes, we do help people not just sell homes or buy new construction, but resale as well. Whoever buys this home will have the opportunity to conduct an inspection. Possibly. They have to negotiate these types of things here, but You may see something in there that you don't like. Just as a buyer, just remember that you may have that opportunity to conduct the inspection. If we're representing you on the buy side, we're going to make sure you get an inspection. Once again, we don't know which home you're going to go for. That's, what we have to negotiate for you.
Right.
Yeah.
Always recommend the inspection.
I would take those out for sure. I would take those out.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Have just a gigantic island there or something.
Yeah. 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 It could
Because
be
you
an
do have
island or a big
cabinets on
room.
the other side of that wall that you would have to reconfigure somehow.
I
But
think
yeah,
people are learning a lot about me. I love this home here. Okay. So like, obviously I would do some painting, but it structurally looks really well. I love brick fireplaces. You use it once or twice a year, but when you do, it's different. And then if you
this one's where you might have used it a lot. We've had a real winter this year.
oh yeah,
So,
this year was rough in a good way. But man, if you can have that fireplace going with the windows open and the lake back there, oh, crazy.
so you could extend your cabinets and counter space all around that back dinette area. And then when you take down that wall, have you
So
have
this
you
is the wall I
added
want to take
island?
down. This is the wall
Yeah.
I want to. Yes,
So you
absolutely.
could add cabinets and countertops back there and not lose any storage space.
I'm showing my wife this home. Yes, that's exactly what I would do. I would take that out, and that would be one big kitchen that you walk into.
hmm Can you
Oh,
imagine entertaining in this house? How much fun it would be? Like, I could have the entire ski team over. You can have your
yeah,
entire church group over, your whatever.
yeah.
Like,
Oh,
it's the fun house for sure.
okay. Now get us the details. Like, where are we starting at price point wise? Whatever details they need on the home, as far as obviously this is a pretty big property. It's lakefront. They don't make lakefront anymore, right? So you have to buy what you see. But talk to us.
Yeah. So typically in Winter Haven, when you're looking at lakefront, you're starting at $1 million. Sometimes you can find homes less than that on these more private lakes, that aren't on the chain. So this is one of those deals where the price is at $650,000. And
Very
did I mention
nice.
that it's 4,140 square feet?
That's a massive home. Yeah, we got to walk through that. So they're going to be sticking with us. Towards the end, they're going to be like, this home has to be about 4,000 square foot. Doesn't look like it from the front, but with the depth and the layers that you do have, definitely the square footage is going to be there. I'm very so I've walked so many homes in these early 1980s, late 1970s homes, and there's a lot of things that are like coming off of the walls. There's a lot of doors off of the hinges, etc. This is in very good shape. It may be
Mm-hmm.
outdated, but in very good shape.
Yeah, and even the carpet, like if you say, "Oh, I hate carpet, I'm gonna get rid of carpet," it's clean. It's been cleaned. It doesn't smell in this house. When I walk through with my contractor friend, he's like, "It doesn't smell like an old house." He's like, "I can normally walk into a house and know
Yeah.
if there's mildew and mold. You can like your eyes will start burning or something." He's like, "This house feels very clean,
Oh, I know what
very."
the house smells like. I know it all early 1980 homes. It smells like wood, like good wood.
It does smell like wood,
Yeah,
actually.
I know. They all smell the same there. It's a good smell. I like the smell. This
Yeah.
fireplace, man, this home is nice. This is a nice home. This
Yes.
is my first time walking through it, people. I'm being honest with you. This is a nice home.
Yeah, I love the built-ins on the side. You could paint them if you want to. There's actually like I think it was a pull-out maybe for a record player in there, but
I like when you see like the speakers in the wall, like the conference speakers where you could talk to each other back in the day. You
yeah.
click the button and you're like, "Hey, can you come down for dinner?" These homes usually have them in the walls. All right, and finally the goods. Let's get to
So
it.
here's the Florida room. So this is all windowed, the doors closed to the screened-in porches on either side.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Man, you just can't make that anymore. You can't make. Think of all of the homes that we show. I mean, we do show a lot of new construction, and then pow, you just pop this up here. You just can't make that.
For
Can't do
the
it.
lot alone,
Yes.
you would be looking at close to $1 million on any of the lots that are left on a lake around here.
Yep.
Occasionally you see some half that price, but it's very rare.
Yeah.
And then to build this home today would be crazy.
Oh yeah. Well, you have the mature landscaping. I just like the level, right, where you're like walking down. It just feels like it almost feels like you're not in Florida. There's a property in Gainesville. So like my wife, obviously, she went to the University of Florida. The coach there let us out on his lake house. and I'm going to show her this. This looks just like that. Just the layers you have to walk down to get to the lake. I love it. It feels like you're on vacation.
Yes, I love this porch, the deck area. I mean, there's so much you could do here. And I felt that feeling too when I went into the backyard. I'm like, is this Florida? Like,
Hmm.
while it is a lake house, there's something about the tree line and just the tranquility back there. It kind of felt like, am I in Vermont or somewhere? Well, I don't know where.
I like that you don't see neighbors here, right? So it does feel like a natural lake that obviously they're not building. I don't know why they're not building here. Maybe it's more wetland over here, but I like that. I do like it a lot.
Goose is chiming in. He wants to
Tell Goose
move
come
in.
on up here. Let's see if he likes the let's see if he likes the saltwater pool. Does he know how to swim?
You know what? He does not love water.
No?
When we go on the boat, we try to
And his
get him to
mom's a
get in,
water skier and
and
he
then he
doesn't like water?
yeah, he'll get in if he's really hot, but he's not a
Goose.
water dog. Yeah.
Goose. So saltwater pool. All right. If anybody wanted more information on this home, team@morefla.com. Reach out to us. We can get you everything
Sorry.
that you want to know. You can follow up with, the how it's going, if it's pending, if it's not, or any home. It doesn't have to be this home here. It could be other homes on the lake, other pool homes in Florida. We'll help you out with that.
I'm so sorry for the barking. I hope you guys can hear everything he said. I think somebody got home and Goose wants to go say hello. So,
You think they're
but
Gator
yeah, look
fans
at the
here?
little alligator in the pool. Isn't that cute? That's something I think this builder did because someone has told me that they saw that in another house.
Really? Maybe the
Yeah.
name of the company that did the pool is called Gator Pool or something like that.
Yeah.
Do
I
you
don't
know
know.
what do you
I
know what
love
kind of
it.
tree this is?
It's a cypress tree.
That girl knows her stuff. She knows her stuff. Really, really nice. I like this. This has to be, I don't know if you know off the top of your head, but at least a half acre.
It's just under a half acre.
Okay.
Yep. You see your fancy outdoor shower there?
Let's see it.
But yeah, it's good. It's good for the kids
Oh,
to rinse
look
off
at
before they
this.
jump in the pool.
I like that. I do. No, very nice home. This, when I talk in my videos, I have another channel that I do a lot of explaining about these areas and businesses and such. And when I bring up Winter Haven, much like a Winter Garden and some of these other areas that are a little more historical, the uniqueness that you find in the real estate is just, you can't, like I always say, you can't duplicate it. Now that everybody has saw this home, you see what I'm talking about here. Like, these are properties that they're probably not full on custom homes, but they're built for the land, they're built for the community, and you just can't find them anymore.
Yeah, it's just such a great family home.
Now, if
Your
this is
kids,
making
you
you
want to have
throw,
everybody to your house. Yeah.
oh,
The kids will
100%.
want everybody there hanging out. You don't have to worry about them hanging out God knows where with, everybody wants to come to your house and hang out. So
Let's see if we could do a rope swing here. Is it possible? No, too far away. Too far away for the rope swing.
there is a swing on the tree though. Yeah.
Is there?
There's enough.
Now,
I mean, they've
I,
got everything.
I wanted to ask everybody, if this is making you throw up, let me know in the comment section down below, because everybody's taste is differently. You guys may be like, they're cuckoo. I know we're going to get people that are, you guys are in Florida, whatever. But like, let me know in the comment section down below. Honestly, what do you think of this home? Give me your honest opinion about it. What else do you have for them about this home or anything else before we hop off?
I just think this is one of the best lakefront deals we have seen in a long time. Um, Most of the time, I look at houses that are for sale on the lake because I love to look at houses on the lake. And there's so much that I want to change about them. And this one was just like, oh my gosh, yeah, you might want to update the kitchen and bathrooms, but really the rest it's not like this crazy tacky wallpaper or anything like that. Like it's all very comfortable. So
Can I say something?
yeah.
I might just buy it just to open that kitchen up and then resell it for $1 million. But that right
Well, we'll do a
there,
whole yeah,
that
do a whole before and after video. My goodness.
no,
Yeah.
that right there, that if you open that would be crazy. I didn't know that was the kitchen. That would be crazy
You could seriously, seriously, the value that adds. Yeah.
for
You're
sure.
thinking.
Okay,
I
all
know
right.
who can help you with that.
Yes, anything. Yeah. So, and even
Mhm.
if you're somebody that wants to know what your home value is, team@morefla.com. Buying, selling will help you out with that. If you made it this far, click that little like button. It's going to help us out a ton, and it's free. And if you're not subscribed, what the heck are you doing? Catch you guys on the next one.